Hi again, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Business Mathematics for UiTM. So this is the third video uh, under the compound interest tutorial, unit 4. Okay, so we're gonna cover the third tutorial today in this video. Okay, before we go further, please remember to subscribe to my channel for new videos uploaded, and also please click the like button and share the video if you like it. All right. Okay, let's start with our first session in this video. So the first thing that we're gonna look at is how we can solve the problems in the past semester exam papers. Okay, as mentioned earlier, so this is the third video from the series of 5 video tutorial on the topic of compound interest. And for this time, we're going to look at the past semester exam paper, December 2018. Okay, so we're going to start with the first questions from part A, that is question number 3. Okay, so let's look at how we can solve the problems. So the question states that Marisa took a loan of RMY ringgit from Bank Perpaduan at an interest rate of 6.5% compounded every 2 months. And then after 8 years, the amount to be paid is 8,386.65 cents. Okay, and the question asks you to find the value of Y. So as usual, first of all, what we need to do first is to highlight and identify what are the given information. So the first thing that you are given here, the RMY of loan was taken by Marisa. Okay, and then the interest rate charge is 6.5% compounded every 2 months. And then after 8 years, so this is the term or the duration of the loan, and at the end of 8 years, the total amount that she has to pay is 8,386.65 cents. Okay, so that is basically the information that is given to you in the questions. Okay, let's relate the information with the symbols used in this topic. So the first one that you have here is the initial amount Y. So in this case, P is equal to RM Y. Okay, and then the second information that you have is the interest rate. That is the nominal interest rate is 6.5% because it is a nominal rate, since the rate is compounded more than once a year. So in this case, K, the nominal rate, is given by 6.5%, and then the conversion or the frequency M is equal to 6. Okay, is equal to 6. Why 6? Because it says here compounded every 2 months. So that means in a year, the interest is being calculated for 6 times every 2 months. All right. And then it gives you the duration, the term, to be 8 years. So T here is equal to 8. And then the final amount that you have to repay, the loan that you have taken 8 years ago, will be 8,386.65. So this gives you the future value, or the S, that is RM 8,386.65. Okay, from the information here, you know that the value of I, or the interest per period, is equal to K over M, which is equivalent to 0.065 divided by 6, while the value of n, the total number of interest being calculated, will be m times t, which is equal to 6 multiplied with 8. Okay, so you have 6 multiplied with 8 to be equal to the total number of interest being calculated, so which is equal to 48. Okay, so with all this information, now you can solve for y. So y is the principal, so in this case, using the compound amount formula, which is given by s is equal to p 1 plus I to the power of n, and substitute the value of s with 8,386.65, and then substitute p with the value of y, 1 plus 0.065 divided by 6 to the power of n will be 48. So bring all the the one in the bracket to the left side. You have y equal to 8,386.65 divided by 1 plus 0.065 over 6 to the power of 48. So let's calculate this one. So we calculate the denominator first. So you have 0.065 divided by 6. So you get 0.108333, and then you plus 1, you get 1.010833. So this is the amount in the bracket, and the whole thing in the bracket you have to take to the power of 48. So take to the power of 48, you get 1.67733. Okay, so the denominator here is equal to 1.67733, and you have to take the numerator 8386.65 divided by this amount. So you have 8386.65 divided by the answer that you just have just now for the denominator. So you get the answer to be y equal to Rm 5,000. Okay, so you get the total amount of loan taken was Rm 5,000. So after 8 years, she has to pay 8,386.65. That is including the interest rate of 6.5% compounded every 2 months. Okay, so that is for the first questions in December 2018, part A, question number 3. Okay, that is for 5 marks. So the next one we're going to look at is the question that is in part B. Okay, this is question number 2B, same past semester exam papers. Okay, what does this say? Okay, the question states that 3 years ago, an amount of 3,000 was deposited in a saving account that paid interest at 4.5% compounded quarterly. Today, another 1,500 is deposited into the account. Find the accumulated amount at the end of 8 years from the initial deposit. So let's just highlight first the information. So the first information that you have is 3,000. So this is 3 years ago. Okay, and then you have the interest be 4.5% compounded quarterly. And then you have today another 1,500 is deposit, and then they ask you to find the accumulated amount end of 8 years from the initial deposit. So that means in this case the total duration is 8 years. So you have this, so you have total duration is 8 years here from 0 to 8. Okay, so today is 3 years after the first initial deposit. Okay, so this is today. So here is today. Okay, so 3 years ago he deposit, the percent deposit RM 3000. So you have P over here to be equal to 3000. Okay, and then today another 1500 is deposit. So today here you have to add another 1500. Okay, and then the question asks you how much do you have at the end of 8 years. So they ask you for the final amount of S at the end of the 8 years. Okay, bear in mind in here the given interest rate is K is equal to 4.5% and M here is equal to 4 because it is given in the form of quarterly. Okay, so this is the situation where you have a compound interest and there exists an intervention in the middle. So what you need to do first is to calculate whatever amount needed at the intervention location. So the intervention is today at 3 years after the first initial deposit. So what you need to do right now is actually to find the value of 3000 after 3 years first. Okay, so finding the value of 3000 after 3 years, so you have S is equal to P 1 plus I to the power of N. So in this case your P here is equal to 3000 and 1 plus I is simply K divided by M, which is 0.045 divided by M here is equal to 4, and then to the power of N is simply equal to the frequency M multiplied with the time in years. So the duration here is for this part, so it is 3 years. So that means M here will be equal to 4 multiplied with 3. So calculate this value, you should get 0.045 divided by 4. You get 0.01125 and then plus 1. You get 1.01125. And then take to the power of 12, that is 4 times 3. So to the power of 12. So you get 1.143674441. So the whole thing multiply with the initial deposit 3000. So multiply with 3000. So you have the amount of 3000 after 3 years has become RM 3431.02. Okay, so that is the amount of 3000 3 years ago now, and at the same time you add another 1500. So what you have here, balance in account today will be equal to 3431.02 plus another 1500. So you have plus another 1500. So you have 4931.02. Okay, so the amount in the account is left in the account for another 5 years for the total duration of terms to be equal to 8 years. So what you need to do right now is to find the balance in the account today after 5 years, what amount it should become. All right. So again, find the value of the future amount. So you have S is equal to P 1 plus I to the power of N. So in this case, P here, so you take the new balance in the account. So you have 4931.02 multiply with 1 plus I is equal to 0.045 divided by 4. There's no changes in interest rate to the power of 4, that is M, multiply. So now you only left with another 5 years. So multiply with 5, you get 20. So calculate this amount. So you have 0.045 divided by 4. Again, you get 0.01125 plus 1. So you get 1.01125. And then take to the power of 20, which is 4 times 5. So you get the answer to be 1.25070,0750521. So this amount will be multiplied with the current balance in the account today. So multiply with 4931.02. So you get the final answer to be RM 6167.48. Okay, so 2 decimal place. Okay, so this is the amount, the accumulated amount at the end of 8 years from the initial deposit. Okay, so hopefully this give you some ideas on how to solve problems similar to this situation. Okay, so if you have any questions, just give us in the comment. Hopefully this clear up some of your confusion in the under the topic of compound interest. If you like the video, please click the like button and remember to subscribe to my channel for new videos, and also share the videos to your friends so that they can also learn respective to the topic covered. Okay, so until we meet again in the next tutorial video for the topic of compound interest. Thank you very much. All the best to all of you and good luck.